Hello gamers, welcome back to Think Like a Champion. This is where I go solo queue into champion ranked. I explain my thoughts and plans so that you too can think and play like a champion R6 player, hopefully. That's the goal, We're back on the alt account today. I tried out some games on my main and nothing but cheaters. It's actually a pretty sad state we're in, but regardless, I will try to push through and bring you the greatest Think Like a Champ matches that I possibly can. Alright boys, they are gym off rip. I was thinking, maybe we play the Fuze, bro. Maybe play the Fuze. Could be fun. Now, the thing about Fuze is, if they're trying to bandit trick, you can completely shut that down. You still do need like an EMP from a teammate. But you know what? Actually, you know what? We're going to completely switch up the game plan. We're going to bring Fuze Shield. We're going to go with the team. We're going to push through with the shield and use this PMM to try and kill people. That's my new plan. Just because if they do have the wall down, I'm just kind of useless over there. And I don't want my whole team dying really fast on this side of the map. So, yeah, I'm just going to push with them. This guy looks like he's going garage fast. So I'll just go CC wall for him. Now I could even fuse this wall if I need to. I think I should be okay. Going to do this.
Setting charge.
Maybe I will fuse it as well. Just in case he's sitting close on the wall. I'll actually break the castle as well, which is nice. And then we can actually push through red. So he's probably playing red or something. That seemed to work pretty good. Careful of C4. We're going to take this space. He's on the soft wall. Right in front of you guys. On green box. Nice. Beautiful. Just distract him there. I should unmute my team. They were just doing some weird moans and groans into their mic, so... a little concerned. Let's get my red flank. There we go. Basically just opened one castle and their entire setup fell apart, which is nice. I'm pushing con right now. Try to wait for my teammates to get this castle open is going to be important. I also don't want to get flanked. Can somebody open Logi hatch? I'm going to ADS this player on the ground there if I can get him. Thought I might be able to headshot him through the wall. I can work my way up the con door because my teammates have, you know, areas behind me. We can just face clear all this. ADS him while he's peeking my Osa, right? Get that Val cam. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach it. Not a lot we can do with the fuses here. Gonna have to ADS this bandit or else we're going to just get pinched. Not in a great spot. Gonna try to work towards the bomb here. I mean, a rotate wouldn't be a bad idea, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do much with them. Glad I didn't go Jacuzzi side now that I know they have that bandit. We could try to go gym window. I mean, opening this wall would be so helpful, but we just can't, unfortunately. I'm not gonna be able to really ADS. I'm trying to think of what I can do here. Can you hold my Logi swing? I can hard breach shield the wall.
What the fuck is Logi?
Like office. Alright, teammate don't know the calls, that's okay. Beautiful, so we got the bait off that. We can actually push through here. Go master door. I'll push through here.
Valky stairs.
We have Valk on the stairs. We can actually push through gold rotate here. Let's see if we can ADS that Valk.
One's bathroom.
May have downed that guy, I'm not sure. One's down, the other guy's bathroom. Let's see if we can bait this plant out. There we go, beautiful. Alright, so we managed to make it work. Good job, dude. Definitely want more pressure. This is, I think, a common thing I see a lot on this account, but not on my main account, like in this Emerald rank, is... I got my shield out, bro. It just did nothing. I don't know. Is that everyone kind of floods through CC side, which is not ideal. Like, taking CC is great, opening up CC, contesting it so they can't peek the master windows, but after that, you need to open Logi hatch so they can't play there. You need to try and open Jacuzzi wall at least, maybe off the start even, and then add pressure through the windows. There's so many good crossfires on this, on that site. But if you're all flooding through CCTV, you're going to hit the choke point, which is construction. As you saw, we just stalled out. There's nothing we could really do until we got that hard breach tool off on the wall. So Fuze Shield reigning supreme there for us, which is nice. It just feels so wrong giving up the AK-12 for the shield. But, you know, sometimes it does work out pretty well. And in that case, it worked out really well. So, yeah. We're going to see if they go there again, I think I'll bring the striker with the nades and the hard breaches, and this will allow me to solo open Jacuzzi, which stops them from being able to play main hallway. It adds pressure to bathroom, and we can always push through there later if we want, with the pressure from CC and the master windows. Obviously, that flank on red is really important there. Like, that bandit made the right decision to flank red, because we don't have the gridlock, we don't have the nomad, we don't have the utility to stop that flank. and flanking that, essentially we're all just in a box in construction, and they're shooting us from every single direction. That's why we kind of have to ADS that bandit. Even though it's a risky fight, and, you know, he has a bit of an advantage because he's already looking at us, we still have to try and fight him, or else we're just going to get pinched and killed and shot in the back. So we got to take the fights when we actually have the opportunity to have fights. They have this vigil, they have the castle. I thought I saw a Goyo, but it's just this red pot. I'm expecting a bandit, or we could even play the Maverick on this wall. A bandit or Arcade. I think it'll probably be the bandit again, so I should be able to nade it off from here. And because this is castled, we can actually push into Jacuzzi fairly easily. We also can open the Logi hatch this time because we have the shotgun. So a lot of good things about playing Striker in a situation like this. Let's just take a look, see if there's any spawn peaks. A lot of people like to run out that door too, so be careful of that. I can actually shotgun this open and see if it's open. If it's not, we're good. We can repel up. Careful CC. Looks like my teammates are working CC side again. I don't mind that. I mean, that will work if they can manage to stay alive. But you know, I'm always a big advocate for just going direct, right, guys? Just go direct for sight. It's gonna make things a lot easier. You can't get flanked like we did last round. And you know, it's pretty easy to just work this wall directly and then work into bathroom or cache, especially with this castle here. And this castle's doing absolutely nothing when they're not bandit tricking, so don't recommend that. So we actually have 2 nades still, so we can actually nade into the bathroom play and just fight them. I don't know if that's the bathroom guy as a vigil or not. It's like Denari here. Let's see what we got. That castle's not even prepped, so I can walk in Jacuzzi whenever you guys want. I actually don't love the way I did this because I kind of put myself in a bad position here. I made that again, just walk in off it. Now I have control of this area.
2 con, 1 cash.
Hope he just swings back in. There we go.
Right on pin. Right on pin.
Oh, I thought the pipe was gone. Wow, I didn't look in the right spot for the pipe. That's too bad. They died to it right there. Wow. Okay, yeah, definitely want to break that. Normally I just nade it or shoot it. I honestly, when I droned, I thought I didn't see it, but it's because I looked at the wrong side of the drone hole. So hey, this guy just holding your CC door from the head glitch on red. Nice.
Good shit.
So I have this flank cam. I can actually help my team by watching this. Might be able to even see lounge through here. If this is open more, you can see the entire lounge flank, which is kind of, you know, that's kind of neat. Something to keep note of. If you're in garage, you have a shotgun, you have a drone here for whatever reason, you know, if you're running this consistently, opening head holes here is good. The only problem is you can't see red flank from this castle is also something to keep in mind. Oh, this will work. We can see the flanks between these. So if you're dead, you just cycle these. Nothing you can really do for your team at this point unless you have a cam on site. So you might as well just sit on these flanks and potentially, 1, stop the flanker from killing everyone, but 2, get a free kill on the flanker because you have the info that he's there. So 2 good outcomes by watching just these 2 drones. And if nobody flanks, they can just focus sight. They don't have to look behind them, etc. Now everything is breaking. Classic. Cycle fast, I guess, so we don't see static the whole time. It'll fix eventually, right, guys? There we go. See if they can work for the win here. Yeah, nobody's flanking, so it's a good plan. If they get the bomb down, very winnable round. Just gonna really hold these flank cams. This is the only way they lose at this point is if they get flanked or they lose all their gunfights on site. They're both on site though, so. Oh,
Nah, that's my bad.
Nice try. It's all good.
No, you're good.
Now,
Try.
I probably should have waited to push into bathroom until my teammates had con control, but I wasn't sure if they would be able to even get in the first place because they were stalling out so hard on this red player. So, I mean, you see that they didn't even open the CC wall. That's a big point of pressure to actually get CC control in the first place and to pressure the red guy. So it's going to be a lot smoother clearing this side if you are consistently taking CC every single time to just open the CC wall. It's why hard breaches are so important on Clubhouse and why we constantly are playing them. You know, Fuze hard breach, Striker hard breach. I'm playing Thermite a lot on this map, Ace, Grim with hard breach, Monty hard breach, right? Hard breach is super strong in Clubhouse. If you're not running it, you're just hurting yourself, really. Too bad that play bathroom didn't work. We did get the Oryx and then just a little awkward on the Denari and then, of course, the pipe. So just a small mistake that costed us our life. You know, teammates still did good. They still eventually got con and even got the bomb down, which, you know, is good because you have a big advantage in that. But the post plant was just kind of tough. The defense retook it well, which is, you know, makes it harder to win if the defense plays well. Yeah. Could go back to the Fuse, honestly. I didn't mind that. I don't know if I want the shield, though. I would probably bring the AK for like CC. Thermite's a great choice. I could probably just let Thermite know I can get the wall denial off. So I could either play Maverick here or like a... I don't want to play Buck. Maybe Zofia, so I can impact off the wall denial. Kate is banned. Oh, Kate and Bandit are banned, so there's actually no need to play a wall denial counter. It's just if they mute the wall, in which case Thermite can actually repel and get it. So I'll just let him know that if he is planning to do that. So we're going to get main wall open. What do we want to do next? Do we want to just go for a smoke plant? That could be a good idea with the gridlock. It'd be really loud. Then we don't even have to clear rafters.
Where did they go?
Yeah, we don't need the we don't need the Thatcher because Bandit and Kate are banned. If you want to get off Thatcher, yeah. Yo, can I get bomb, Monty? I'm gonna try to do this rush plant. This plant is really, really good.
10 seconds.
Yo, Monty, can you drop bomb? All right, so never mind. I guess someone. Can I just get the bomb from you?
Yeah.
A bomb must be located and defused. The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Yo, if you guys want to run rafters off the breach, I'm gonna plant fast here. So we're going to try to plant fast. Basically, we're going to smoke everything, gridlock everything, and just go for the plant. Just let me drone real quick before you open the wall. Oh, you can repel. You can repel and get it from the top if it's muted.
But I have an impact on Keith, doesn't matter.
Okay. Kind of a waste of impact beat. You guys ready? I'm going.
Located a bomb.
Smoke off rafters. Gridlock off this. And then we just went right here. They're going to C4 default plants and stuff, so this bomb's going to be down. What is that? He C4'd red. That was a crazy play. Just hold the garage run out. Hold the garage run out. I got the post plant. If you guys hold the garage run out, we win this. So we can hold red pretty aggressive from here. They can't defuse the bomb as long as we're alive. You got garage run out, right?
I got claymores on the window and the door too. Yeah, I got garage.
As long as we don't got garage, we are good.
21 HP.
With one shot.
We can just wait for the defuse here. There we go. Beautiful. Just free fire it. Good job, guys. Good work from the team. You know, everybody listened, which is really nice. You know, played along. Got that bomb down very, very quick and easy. The gridlocks are going to cover the sound of the plant, too. And then from that repel, the only way we can really lose that fight is if they run out garage and shoot us in the back. Or they run all the way out the plat while one diffuses, and that plat guy plays super, super aggressive for as I'm repelling up. Like, they almost did it. Thorn almost had me. But then if you have another guy in the other repel, then they can't run through server, and now they're forced to come red, and then you have that nasty crossfire. So this guy's never seen that strat before. Hopefully you guys haven't either, but it's a really, really solid way with just a duo, like a Thermite and a Gridlock. You can easily get that done. So, yeah, I mean, that feels good to get. That feels nice. So, beautiful. We're moving to defense now. We're on Gym. Could play the Malusi here, just cover all our bases. I'm expecting them to just come through CC like the other team did, which honestly makes Scopos a really solid choice, or even just like a general roam. I think I'll just play the Malusi. I'll set up site with the Wubs, and then I'm going to go play an oil pit. So I have to save myself some time to actually get to oil pit, because what a lot of people do in this is they drone out rafters, they walk in garage, and they walk up CC rafters, and then they just try to push from there, right? A simple counter is just going oil pit, because if they're not opening CC wall like our team wasn't, then, you know, they're just going to walk up rafters or walk up red, and we're probably going to get an easy kill from there. I'm just going to do Malusi's for the window hop-ins. This will get both windows, which is why I didn't do it in the other spot. And then we'll do one for this breach hop if they decide to push from here. And then just main stairs, and then we can just head all the way down main stairs and go to oil. It's got to be, you know, normally we'd want to do the site setup a little bit more with the shotgun, but really
down to 10 seconds.
Low on time here. I want to be there by the time they
5 seconds.
Get into garage, right? But I want to wait till prep phase to go oil all the way, because what if they have a drone garage, right? What if they're watching it right now? So we'll head up here. Sneak into oil. I'm going to go quietly just in case they're watching a drone so they don't hear me. There we go. We just hold this. We already heard them coming CC side. Hide from the drone if it's there. Yo, I'm in oil pit if they come garage. Like if they walk up rafters.
Yeah. Let me know if they're in cash, too.
This is a Monty. I'm going to let him pass.
They're going to cash.
They're coming bottom red right now. He might have heard me look up, which is not great. Maybe they're just coming up red. I mean, we could always go for an oil ladder flank. He is on a drone right now.
There's 3 cash. 3.
I'm gonna go for the flank right now. If there's 3 cash, there might be this guy bottom garage still.
I think it's blitz 2 cash.
We have a bit of a pinch on
you're
this.
so fucking
This is why you
damn.
reinforce that CC wall. Garage dead.
I'm just under. One's going red.
That's bomb, but we don't need to hold it. We don't want to lose our life. We want to force them to come to us. We can hold it from here if we want. You don't have to play it too aggressive, though. Yeah, it's a 5v2. Biggest thing here is just staying alive. All the way down right.
Last stop standing.
He's gonna swing him. He's low. He's in play on. She's underneath. He's by you, Pulse. Pulse is not here in the red call. He might be red. Might be up red. Careful, guys. A team just getting way too aggro. This guy does have legs, so he can't go up red. But everybody's impacting the floor, trying to find him. All right, nice. So again, like they're doing exactly what we did on our attack, which is not good. Which is only taking CC, right? If you only take CC in garage, it's just bad. Like they have no flank setup. Pulse is underneath and can see for them. We can push back from site 2. There's no window pressure. There's no pressure on the defense if they only take CC. And that is the problem. That is the core problem that we talk about in every single one of these videos is you need pressure. How do you make pressure? You create crossfires with your teammates. You open up new lines of sight and you stay alive. If you're alive and you have crossfires, they have pressure on them from multiple directions, and they have to worry about multiple things. If they only have to think about one single thing, which is CC, well, now you can run at them from every direction, and now the defenders have the crossfire, right? Whoever owns the map control and owns the crossfires owns the round, unless somebody hits a nasty clip, which is unreliable and isn't going to help you continuously rank up. I don't think I can explain the game in any more simple way. Like, that is the most fundamental and simple understanding that I have of Rainbow Six Siege from playing for like 10,000 hours and playing competitive. And that's good. That's fun. That's fun. Once you get to the that for ranked, that's all you need. Once you get to the competitive levels, now that space, everyone understands these concepts at a high level. But now it's about using your utility and outplaying and countering the other team from a team perspective, not from an individual one. Because if you just set up Raptors with a Jaeger, well, then they're gonna go, okay, let's bring Thatcher. We'll EMP the ADSs, and then we'll fire him out. But all of that is based on the fact that we need Raptors control because that is the power position that's stopping X thing from happening, right? So it's fun. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun to think about the games in different ways. But for the purposes of just ranking up and just getting the champ or getting out of whatever rank you're in, it really is just about space and map control and taking the free space because we are not in Pro League and the setups are going to be dog water in 95% of your ranked games. Maybe 100% of yours, depending on your rank, but 95% of the entire population, for sure. Just gonna play. I mean, the really setup's pretty straightforward. We're just blocking different entrances into the site. This guy's holding this, but I think I will just do this Condor for if he dies and gives it up, then he can come play up this gate as well.
You know what
That
to do.
Brava. I mean, that's just you're not just simply not getting my gate, boy. I get my gate today. If they don't get main breach, they are completely blundering. I'm not gonna lie. One flashbang. I don't know what his plan is, but I'm just gonna hold this window. Bravo drone and Cash. He's getting my gate. Yo, actually, he didn't get the gate because he drove way too fast, I think. Oh no, he got it. Just got in the window. We can just wait for the hop in. He used those flashbangs already, so he has no utility to actually push in on me. I forgot to put barb red, so. Oh, careful red. I don't think we have barb on it. You don't need to overpeak this window. Remember, they have to push in at some point. I don't love where I'm at just because of this. There we go. We can hold this angle from the server rack. We're protected from server window. Spam that DMR. We don't even need a peek right now. He's probably just holding me in. Just wait for them to push. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yo, my bad. I just smoked that guy. Okay.
Jesus.
I mean, he was spraying at me, so I just wanted to pre-fire the window. I peeked it again. Yeah, you should play red. You should play red, Bandit. Again, we don't want to give up the space. We want to keep the crossfires, right? We have a crossfire on Cash. If he's top red, if he leaves it, we don't. Same thing if we die, we no longer have the crossfire, right? So Another thing to keep in mind. Now we can use this green box at least for cover. Now we're covered from both. This is why you have to open this wall, guys. You cannot have somebody playing in here. It is way too strong. Because now we have all these crossfires, all these lethal angles, and nothing they can really do. It sounds like he's going to peek, so we're just going to pre-fire it again. Oh, they got a 0, guys. What's he going to do? How's he going to push, guys? No utility. How's he going to push? The age-old question. They can know where we're at, but if they can't walk into the site, what can they do?
You guys both can walk into construction.
This guy can walk in now, so we're going to retake top red. We actually downed one somewhere. I don't know where. He's in cash. In cash and inside. This guy hopped in the window and the guy just let him. That is crazy. This is why Pulse should just probably come up, hold the crossfires. They can only push from the window and the door, so a little sloppy. We're going to play another one, though, guys. Don't go anywhere. We're going to play another one. All right, game number 2 inbound. What map do we want to play? I'm going to ban Lair just because most people that watch Siege videos don't like watching Lair. I know some of you guys like Lair, but that's really why I ban Lair most of the time. It's like, nobody wants to watch it. You know, people like Cafe, people like Clubhouse, people like Border. I'm okay playing the odd Lair game, and, you know, it's fun. It's a good map. I recommend you learn it and play it, but unfortunately, it's got a bad rap. Bank time, baby. I haven't played Bank in a bit, but it should be fun. I like the Hibana or Ace ban. I like banning Hibana and going down first. That's always a good play because you have either the Cade or the Mira when you go down first, and then they can't get all the hatches for free. Monty's also just gonna be super annoying, so like might as well just get him off the board. I'm okay with that too. Plus, like, people aren't gonna play this super structured in this rank. I don't think. We'll go down. Yeah, you guys want to go down and like use the Cade first? I like that play. I love the Denari server hold. If nobody plays Cade, I will. The other thing is we could roam and waste time open area. I think we'll just play the Cade. We'll bring the TCSG because we're going to be fighting these long angles most likely for like server side and stuff. You could run the suppressor. I think I'll run the suppressor. It doesn't really make a difference. It doesn't change anything about the recoil. It just makes it super long and sound different. And sometimes people are like really adamant about how their gun sounds, and it changes the way it feels. I don't know. You put the suppressor on, the gun feels different, I swear. Even though it technically isn't. We do want to just make sure we get these hatches. That's the only thing. We don't have a lot of utility. I honestly really don't like this lineup, but at least we have the Tachanka, 2 C4s. This Thunderbird doesn't have a C4, does she? I don't think so. She used to, but I don't think she does anymore. Honestly, Thunderbird could be kind of nice. We are still in these like lower ranks, but so it could work. I mean, we might get a little chip damage. I like the Tachanka just for the plant. Now we're gonna open up these hatches just so they have pressure on open. If they are trying to take these hatches, then they have to worry about third floor, which makes it more of a less likely that they can hold it like entirely, and more likely that they have to go clear top, or that they actually do. Can somebody get the lobby hatches? We got nobody on lobby hatches. That is tough. Looks like we're setting up server side, so we will just reinforce this hatch too. I might actually Cade this square hatch depending on where they push. I'm not going to throw my second claw down right away. Big one is that CC hatch, because then we can play safely behind the bomb and contest server from there. So we can actually hold off a lot from this hatch here.
Shield ready.
I can't. I don't think I can do this without getting my Cade zapped. That works, I guess. Rushing tunnel, alright. We can hold the angle on it. Use this pipe against them too. They can't have no Monty, right? One's coming lobby. You might try to drop lobby hatch. I'm gonna try to go up and fight this guy, honestly. We're gonna get cooked if we don't if we just let them take these hatches, we're gonna get smoked, so. Careful to open. I don't think they're in open. If we can hear this guy lobby or at least see him. I'm gonna back up in the elevator just to get a little bit more safety here. If it's a knock, that would be actually talent. Yeah, now I'm safer. So I just want to contest these hatches. There's that Bach archive. If he just walks through with no drone. If he does, it's a free kill. I'm in a terrible spot right now. Just hoping they don't drone me. They're droning down the stairs right now. The suppressor might be the death of me.
They got hatch in CCTV.
TV vault's over here. It might be third floor actually right now. I think I hear him on third floor. We're just gonna try to stay alive and get a kill if we can. Oh, that's too bad. Blow the C4. And we're dead. Okay. Tried to get down the hatch, ran out of ammo. 2 in elevator hatch. He's coming down marble right now. 2 marble, 1 elevator hatch. This is why you gotta get the hatches, guys, because now they are gonna be dropping these hatches, working marble, and if they're taking server at the same time, like, you're completely cooked. But luckily they're all stacked up. 2 marble and then 1 elevator hatch. 2 elevator hatch now and 1 marble. Ash is going vault hatch. Somebody's gotta hold vault drop. See, so now you don't have enough to cover elevator hatch, vault drop, main stairs, and server because we only have 3 people. Even if 4 of us, you know, they could just open another route, which is the other hatches. So life is pretty tough. He's close left prone, He's standing now. This mute's got to swing him. Oh my goodness, he lost the fight. 1 in elevator, it's buck. We can call that marble walk too. There's not a lot of time. Walked into B site. Walked into B site behind you. Dash.
10 seconds
I mean,
left.
swinging you to Chunka.
Bomb diffuser in
They
place.
planted server. So yeah, I mean, ideally you just get all the hatches on a basement defense, but we did not. You know, if we get all the hatches there, I don't think they even brought a hard breach, so I don't think they would have been open anything at that point. That's really tough because they brought Twitch, Buck, Ash. I don't know who the last guy was, but they wouldn't be able to get the Cades and the hatches. A little bit of a site setup flaw there. We maybe could have ran and got like the lobby hatches after open, but we're so slow on the Cade that usually you need 2 people to commit to it. Considering we also grabbed server hatch, I mean we went 3 for 5. We did our part. It's just we probably should have mentioned that sooner, which is fine. Maybe just get rid of the ace here and go top floor then. Yeah, I mean Banks, it's weird. It's weird and tough. I mean it's tough. It's really too bad. Arcade's banned now, so we kind of missed our chance to have basically a free basement defense. Oh yeah, garage. They also could have just came through garage too, so there's another avenue you have to cover. So there's just too many avenues to cover if they get all the hatches and work server and work garage, right? So it makes it tough. A long range gun would be good here, like the Aruni. Could play the Azami instead of stock. I also really like a shield here, like a Denari shield. But then oh man, I don't know what to do. I think I'll play the Azami. Barb. Did I get the barbed wire? Beautiful. Barbed wire just gives us info. We just need a little more info, especially, you know, with the really, really bad defense setups. I'm assuming this will be equally as bad. We have Warden and Doc, so 2 operators that bring literally no utility for the team. But we have at least the alibis, the Azami, and the Thorns, which should be enough to cover everything we need, but it's not like super solid. It's not a really solid lineup. Doc and Thunderbird are just such bottom tier operators that I just would never recommend you play them, but you know, they can work. They can work, but they're not reliable. That's really the problem here. So get rid of that lobby info very early on. Break that TV. That just stops the drones from jumping up on the TV and then getting up on the lights, which are really, really strong drone spots. This obviously just blocks the long angle from the windows. I was going to make a hole to show you what it blocks, but I think you guys already know. There's this west repel that they can use Habana and Ace for, which is why banning Habana going base and then banning Ace is really, really solid. We're going to hold stock, though. A lot of people push square, take stock side. The zombie's going to help us defend this, and if we can hold on to this control, they basically can't push janitor. It makes it a lot harder for them to take the site. So holding stock is really strong. You can also do this like a Valk and C4 below or a Pulse. But then you're at, you know, you have a little risk underneath is the problem there. I don't know if Alibi is planning on setting up here or not, but I'm gonna use our Kiba's here. This up his Thorn, which is nice.
Reload.
I don't want to play overly aggressive. Something like this, we might be able to take him out if he peeks the window a little too silly. Can also get smoked off this angle. I'm not super comfortable with this, but
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
they're punching
Which
square barb.
Skyline.
I thought that was a guy. It's not. Twitch drone coming in. The other thing we can do is an angle like this. Like a one-way on the square a little bit. There's all our Kibas, but I think that's okay. This guy's shocking the Kiba with a Twitch drone. Never seen that one before. Wow, that got all 3. Okay. Honestly, terrible gameplay for me. Terrible gameplay. On that window there. I think it downed him. No impacts and stuff. Here comes a Twitch drone. We're gonna have to give up this space, but at least we got 2 Twitch drones and held it for a little bit. Minute and a half of the round is gone at least. That's not horrible. Janitor door is a concern. We aren't holding lobby side either. Oh my gosh. We're just not really holding any of the important areas right now. Probably should just play the trap ops, to be honest. See if we can make an angle for that. I think that was the far wall. I can't tell. I don't know what he just breached, but Alibi is not moving a muscle. Bravo drone in the drone hole here. One walked in sight. We will find this Ash. Without exposing yourself to janitor door. We're in a really bad spot here.
Op 4, last stop
Alright,
standing.
we got the picks. That's great. There we go. There's that last one. Just want to retake some space and get into a better spot like Tarp Marble. I don't know how we won. I think their attack just somehow managed to be even worse than our defense was. Oh, all right, we'll take it. I mean, we'll take. It was horrible, but we'll take it. Now, if we go basement again, I either have to, 1, get all the hatches, or 2, I need to roam. And I think roaming isn't a bad call based on the way they're clearing. It's pretty sloppy. I like getting rid of the buck here, honestly. Or no, actually, let's do the hib so they can't get all the hatches. That's even better since we don't have the Cade. That way they'll have to bring multiple sets of hard breach tools if they want to open all the hatches. And a bunker is actually not a bad idea if that's the case. But the problem is if we bunker, we're relying on our teammates a lot to actually hold the right stuff, which has been hit or miss. I mean, we could play like Clash or something. We could go Scopos and start upstairs and then just switch back, which is not a bad idea. Then we can waste a lot of time and we can still get the hatches. We are a 3-speed. I think I'm going to do that. Try to get rid of as many drones as we can and then come back to site to actually be able to hold one of those angles. Or if they don't full clear, go up on the roam later because, you know, if I notice that our team isn't holding all the appropriate things that we need to flank because that's the case, then I can always do that too. So we have options here. We can play into how our teammates are playing, how the other team is playing, and we might actually be okay with the Scopos. The only thing I'm worried about is getting picked early on, like getting trapped early on and not having the time to switch.
Protect the bomb.
But I don't think that's the case because they were a little bit slower. So let's see if we actually get the hatches this time. Captain is going up. I'm just going to look at him and see what he gets, and I'll get the other ones. So if he's an open, I'm going to go lobby. He is, so I'll get the lobby hatches. And then if he went lobby, I would just go open. But now we actually got all the hatches this time, which is great. We'll look for this drone lobby since we have the time, since we don't have to get all the hatches. I didn't see anything by that TV or up on the default stuff, so grab these hatches. I think we can go 3rd floor, go CEO off the start. They come in square, we can impact at the wall, get aggressive, try to get early picks. And if they go try to clear us, we might be able to just switch out.
Bomb located by Op 4.
First things first, I might go for a spawn kill real quick, actually. Wait a second. I'm going to switch to my bot just to move it into a better place. We don't want to... we don't want this to die early. I think this square cam will give us some info too. So there's a nomad on the square skylight, nothing lobby. This is great. So we have a lot of info from this. We can actually just play these two relatively safe right now. That's too bad. That will happen. All right, guys, that will happen. Trying to play square, see if they actually come in square door, but he could actually see it from the skylight. Then he had the drone on me too, which is tough. So that was an absolutely useless roam. Too bad. So sad. Signed, your dad. That was what I was worried about, but I didn't think it'd quite go down like that. That's okay. I mean, really, the only thing I could do there is not be on cameras, but I really want to just play for like a punch hole on square. I didn't think they would just drone the whole map without taking any space. That is a very like Emerald style play, not to be like the ultimate Emerald hater, but like if you're not taking the space behind the drones, the drone is useless. Unless something like that happens in the odd case that the guy is on cameras and you can actually kill him that way. Because if I just shoot their drones, now that can go anywhere because they're not actually taking the space behind the drone. So I could shoot that drone and then I could go into Janitor or into square. Now they have no idea where I am because they're not actually following the drone up. So it's just I don't even know how to explain this without being a jerk. Like it's just a worse, it's just not a reliable way to drone because you want to actually gain the control instead of just gaining the info. I mean, it's kind of like Zero. It's not a day in the life without roasting Zero. It's like you can have the info on the guys, but if you can't do anything to kill them, right? Then it's not it's not really doing anything. And in that case, they could do something to kill me because I was in a bad spot, because I made a really big mistake. But you don't want to rely on the other players making these big mistakes in order to win. Also, they just wasted so much time too, which is kind of wild. I have one marble audio. I should have been sitting on this cam this whole time. Just careful server side though. There's just one guy marble. They should probably just get aggressive on him, honestly. Or that they just, because you don't want to commit everyone to holding him off. This Tachanka is wasting a lot of time. Yo, Captain, you're holding marble, eh? Oh, and there goes our. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. We gotta fight this guy marble if we want to win this. There's a smoke dead. Wow, this is just a very, very sloppy bank game. The crazy part is if I just waste any time at all and I'm not completely useless there, it just goes a lot smoother. It's okay. We're going to see a lot of gaps on their defenses as well, I'm guessing. So we'll be able to exploit those too, which is something that kind of just happens on bank naturally. That's really too bad. Even if, like, you know, I'm not even on the cams there if my teammates are calling out and like I know that they can help me, but again, I just didn't say anything. I'm like, hey, if I was like, hey, could somebody watch the square cam? Like, we did this on Border. Or wait, what did we just play, Border? No, we did this on Clubhouse, like, right? It's like, hey, can you hold garage run out while I hold the red flank or hold the diffuser? And they're like, yeah, sure, I got you. And then, you know, it just works, right? Because they just do the things that you need. They fill in those gaps. And now if I was right there, like, hey, just can somebody watch square cam and let me know when they open square door? They do that. I'm not on the cams. I can shoot the drones that drone me, and then I can still do that punch hole play, or I can just run away because I know what's going on around me. So the risk of being on cams, it's also like why Echo and Maestro kind of have these down, and Valk even, they have these downsides to them, right? Where you have to be in a safe spot to actually be on those cams. And I thought I was in a safe spot. Turns out I was not. So not where I would sit for future. I'd probably sit behind the actual CEO desk. But even then, if I'm behind CEO desk and I'm on those two cams, they could come in stock and still shoot me through the wall. So that's something, you know, I was thinking about the stock play. I wasn't thinking about two dudes on the skylight for a basement attack shooting me through the wall, you know? Now I know. It's all good. Okay, so now that I feel like a big loser, let's try to stop that streak and try to do something good and cool. We could play Osa here for the basement attack. That works really well. It looks like my team's just trying to clear open, and we don't have any hard breach, so we're gonna have to bring hard breaches. We need to open the hatches, and they will. We can't rely on them to not reinforce the hatch. That is silly. Zofia hard breach might be a good idea here. Because she has a good gun, she has the stuns, the impact, so we can burn stuff on site. We can break BPs, Maestro cams. They have the Mira though. Oh, they're gonna be top anyway. Oh yeah, they're top. It doesn't matter. This will be fine. The Mira is like
make your way to its location and defuse it.
Yeah, they should go basement with the Mira off the start. I mean, I just think basement is the first site you should be going to on bank pretty much every time. I would have brought Claymores if I knew they were here. I don't think you need hard breach for this site. You're gonna get a lot of picks from window repels, flanks, just any sort of pressure you add on the site, which there's a lot. Always shoot that default cam, by the way. That default cam that you can shoot from spawn, always get that. It just immediately eliminates all the info they have for lobby. Now, lobby is looking pretty weak. I want to play these windows to maybe get some picks on site, but oh, that's too bad. Didn't break properly. I'm not going to, though. I don't want them to just come lobby and kill me. I'm not going to take the risk that we did with the Scopos. I might be able to get an easy kill from this Spider-Man repel, though, because we already got the lobby skylight, right? Couple kills quick. Wow. I'm gonna drone up spiral, see if there's anything elevator. There's a Valk elevator. Okay, that's good to know. Wonder if there's anyone E1 now. So we could try to repel in on one's elevator. Figure out where this other guy is. Now if that is Valk's in it. The other one's on pink for it. Stop hunting down our camera, might be able to kill him. Oh wow. Okay. Wow, he actually just hopped on cams too. That's too bad. Oh, he smoked me. I probably should have won that gunfight. I was a little lost looking upside down there. I thought it was a sloppy play by me. I mean, I'm just playing pretty bad right now. It's kind of hard. Like, Bank is a really difficult map for me personally for solo queue because it's hard to create value on, right? Like, it's just really difficult to do stuff. Like, we can play the windows, but we can't also hold our lobby. A 0 would have been great, though. Like, a 0 lobby, then we could take lobby solo. If I had more time to think about it and I wasn't playing for basement the whole time, that probably would have been the best play. Now, at this point, I might as well start thinking about basement. Like, what are they going to do? Who are they going to play? We're probably going to ban Mira. They'll have the Cade, so getting hatches probably isn't the best strategy. Might be better to just go direct for server and try to fight them that way. Good shit from the team. Luckily, my teammates are doing some heavy lifting here.
Down to one friendly.
I mean, anything could happen at this point. Like these fights are so scrappy. Like this entire match is just such a scrap fest. Not a lot of strategy going on. Just people running in, getting kills, dying, surrendering. Wow. I mean, absolutely no need to do that. We could totally win the basement defense. I mean, just based on how weak all of these holds are, it's very winnable. I mean, this guy could win this round right here. He knows where the Valk is. Pretty even fight. Here's him on the corner. Might be a cam on you. You just gotta play for the kill here. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. That's too bad. Wow. Okay. I like that he absolutely smokes me out to repel and then does this to this guy. It's so classic, right? It's so classic. Honestly, I didn't even need to go to the repel. It was just kind of silly. I just kind of wanted to open that castle and pressure lobby and potentially pick off that Valk because I rotate my drone in like that. I thought I could bait him into it, and then I just lost sight of where the door was, so it's a little too sloppy, honestly. I think the mirror is a better ban here for basement because I don't think we're going to be able to full clear and get the hatches anyway based on how coordinated we are. But, you know, team doesn't agree, so that's fine. It's just it's one of the worst games I've played in a while. Everything I'm doing is just not too solid. But that's okay. I mean, losing is learning, guys. Losing is learning. So, I mean, a server direct take would be really good here. I don't think they'll hold it very well. We can use our utility. We could play the Monty and just walk in with the hard breach tools. We have the Osa too. Or we could do the Capital. It just depends. Like, do we think this Osa is going to be able to get in there on her own? If the answer is no, okay, we should probably play the Monty. If the answer is yes, we can play the Thermite, open the wall, plant behind the Osa shield, right? So we can do a nice little duo strat. We can also go Nomad, though. Air jab off the flank, air jab to push to site, and then still plant behind the Osa shield. However, it's going to be a lot easier for them to retake with the walls reinforced. And also, it's going to be harder to plant because we're planting deeper and have less cover, meaning they can push up. They can impact the shield a lot easier, or C4 or whatever, because we're not covering from the long angle. So ideally, we get these long angles open first with the Thermite. I think that's going to be my play here. And honestly, based on the way I'm playing, I might as well do that anyway and just hope that my teammates keep doing good because at this point I'm just become the weak link somehow. Not somehow. I mean, we all know how. By being bad. Classic. All right. So I'm going to go with the Osa here. The server hold looks like it's not happening. It looks like they're relying on these mirrors instead, which makes this a lot easier to take. Should, in theory at least. Now, they left that wall soft, but I can just shotgun it open too, so that's not a problem at all. Mute Goyo. The Goyos are going to be no problem either. We can just nade them with the Osa. You know, if they're not wasting time server, we have literally almost the entire time within the round to let the Goyos burn away and start baiting out plants. The big thing is it can pull the roamers off and they can flank while we do this. I'm a little worried about blue stairs is a thing here. Also, they could shoot this pipe behind us. Blue stairs are looking good. Yeah, blue's good. I'm gonna leave this flank drone for now. Oh, I don't have the shotgun on, and wow, that's actually quite a throw. This is muted. This is muted. Can you just nade the door?
Time to make a new door.
He'll also get the Goyos with that too. Can you nade the door, Osa?
Frag out.
There's a mute just jam around the wall still.
Going in.
All right. Wow. Interesting play. So again, this guy you can start baiting out plants with the shield if you want.
Setting up recon drone.
Do these discs? It looks like there's another disc. I'm gonna burn that disc with a flash. I'm gonna try to get to his Osa shield to cover. Oh, just bait it. Just bait it. You gotta bait it, boys. You gotta bait it. It just simply will not do. This guy's deep, but I can't really do much to push with him because of his mirror. Alright, there we go. We got that mirror open. Revive our teammate. Get the bomb down. Just cover ourselves from vault with this pillar here. I don't think he can see us. I'm hoping we can't. Oh, we're the last alive. I didn't realize our other teammate was dead. Probably should have got our plant. I thought it was just a 4v1 right there, not a 3v1, but wow, that guy almost just clutched up. Team just over pushing. Like, this guy has to push up to kill me. They just need to play passive and stay alive. I think they were still swinging and still trying to find the kill, which is obviously a really big mistake that a lot of people make, is like over aggressive. When you are getting bombed down, the guy has to retake. And so you want to really pick an angle where you have cover, and when he's peeking you, he will be in the middle of the open. So, for example, if I'm covering that plant there, I might crouch behind the bomb and stare directly through the rotate into B site, because if he swings from vault, he's in the middle of the open. If he swings from B site, he's in the middle of the open. And no matter what, I am in cover, and he has to hit a nastier, harder, more difficult shot on my head, giving me a really big advantage in the fight. Even right there at the end, like I'm swinging onto him, I have the cover of the soft wall in kind of the corner of that wall there, and he's in the middle of the open, right? So you always want to be finding those advantages, especially when your teammate's planting the bomb. I mean, obviously, even I mean, you could argue like, hey, I want to peek him so that he doesn't go kill my planter. But think about it this way. If he pushes into a spot where if he pushes into a spot where he can see me, it's only a spot where he's in the middle of the open. It's the middle of the open in B site, or it's swinging into the hallway doorway. And that's when you can trade your planter, the guy without the gun, who gives you the info of where the Goyo is. So while the Goyo is shooting at me, he's killing me, then you swing as he's readjusting his angle, reloading in the middle of the open. Very easy fight, and then you can guarantee that you win that round. But leaving the planter as the last alive makes it really scary, because the planter is the guy who doesn't have the cover, the guy that doesn't have the time to set up into a post-plant position like you do as the teammate's covering. So something to think about. Something to learn from that, but it's all good.
Drone has located
I'm
a bomb.
gonna guess they're gonna probably hold server a little bit this time. They might not. They banned the thermite, which is kind of weird, because we can kind of do the same thing. Maybe we bust out the Fuze Shield again, guys. Fuze Shield Hard Breach. This shield will let us take server control. We can also plant backwards if it comes down to it, like if the Osa just sticks the plant. If you're Osa, you just bait the C4s out. They have a mirror. They know you're planting. They're going to C4 you. You can punch the shield and start the plant, and then crouch walk out or something. You know, just so they can't see when you're planting or not. They're probably going to just C4 it anyway, get rid of the shield, and then you can move your other shield or figure something else out, plant on the other wall. How's server looking? I'm just going to break this pipe first. Break this pipe so they're not shooting it behind us. I don't know what is going on server side, but we have 3 shields, so, you know, nothing wrong with that. The hatch is soft, so they might hit a square flank here, so I'm actually going to go... I'm going to go hold that pretty actively here. Firstly, I'm going to fuse this, open the wall. Do basically what I did last time. Open this for my team. It's going to get a lot of those Goyos. Not that one somehow. Alright, now we'll hold this flank. Yo, can you just hold the flank for this Vigil, Grim? If he holds the flank, we're pretty much good to set up the plant. We got all these Goyos. I mean, Fuze is a great operator in this rank. I'm not going to lie. Fantastic operator for the Emerald lobbies. Because people just don't set up properly, you know? I got a Valcam here, that's fine. Valcam in the corner. And then a Valka is red. You want to get rid of this. Okay, Grims is holding flank now, it's fine. Break those Valcams. As long as he doesn't get our hatch, we're chilling, right? Again with this O side, we can just plant here backwards with the shield coming at us. That's a C4. Back out. We did kill the guy on the flank. I should have put the shield on my back before going red hall. Just push for kill on red hall, guys. Red on the bees. Play for kill. Good shit, guys. Just want everyone to run at him. Everyone run at him. He's on the bees. Everyone run at him. One guy's planting and one guy's pushing and the other guy's holding. You now have given him a 1v1. And then he can go take another 1v1, another 1v1. If he's on Bs and everyone is running at him, and you're telling everyone to run at him, everyone's going to run at him, he can't kill everyone at the same time, and you all know where he is. So that's the right choice. Those are good attacks. Again, bad defense is good attacks. By both teams, sorry. Wait, what am I trying to say? Just got so confused out of nowhere. Bad defense, which made for an easy attack. That's what I'm trying to say. It wasn't really a really good attack. It was just a really bad defense, which made the attack a whole lot easier, which is the exact same thing our team did on our defenses. So we know they're going to go top floor. I actually kind of like the 0 here, or even the IQ, just to get rid of that Valcam's lobby. Our team is going square side. I think not taking lobby is a bit You know, it's a bit silly. Like, lobby control is so powerful. You can hit the late flank spiral. You can work marble. You can stop them from peeking sight windows. You can rotate a guy's sight windows. If you have square and sight windows, like, that bomb's getting planted, boys. I don't know what to tell you. The other thing we could do is go underneath stock with, like, a buck the guy out of stock if he's playing there. Help our team that way. It might just be a matter of, like, hey, let's keep helping our teammates because they're kind of doing all the heavy lifting right now. For the most part, right? We did good there. We got all the go-yos, opened the wall. You know, Osa died to a C4 again. Like, this guy doesn't ever learn his lesson. People just be loving Osa. I mean, Osa's really good on that site, but a little less good when you do something like that. Now, they have this pulse. I could go Deimos and track him down. I just don't know if I want to do that. I feel like he's just going to sit there and wait for a plant anyway. Are they basement? Oh, if they're going basement, yeah, let's run it back on the fuse, dude. Yeah, I mean... This is just, if they don't hold server, we're going to get a free win again. Fuse Shield's going to be fine for top floor if they are there. Basement again. There's no way they're basement again, right? They lost it twice and they won top floor, so I don't know why they would go there, but maybe they're just feeling confident because of our push that they can deal with it? That would be wild. Really? Okay, they are. I'm going to drone again. Again, yeah, get rid of that pipe first. I think he actually shot my drone. Can you drone it? Is there anyone server or anything? Our square hatch is open. I'm gonna go up. So we gotta take out this guy's square. This opening hatch is really strong on this site because then they can't take server direct without clearing you from the hatch, or you're just gonna start plowing everyone. The Grim did end up picking that guy off from the hatch last time, which was good. Osa's in. We just gotta start working this hatch, which I don't like just all barreling through a single doorway, especially because we got this Ella here. Where's the Ella at? To archives. I'm gonna let Blackbeard take this fight. I'm a little bit worried about somebody come from like kitchen or something. One could also come top floor too. You just watch that square flank cam. And get the wall open here. Again, use it out. Break the yo-yos. I keep bringing yo-yo for some reason, even though it's literally done nothing every single time. That's that flank, which is great. In the middle of site. See if this guy runs from that. I think I saw a guy behind bomb. If you guys just hold our flank, we're good. I don't want to heartbreak throw this wall. That's just a sacrifice. That's the guy on the bomb. Wow, Osa is just... This Osa is so funny to watch, man. We'll be able to get the bomb down if you hold flank, BB.
Got the reload.
Just bait it out. He has another smoke planted. I'm gonna hold for the smoke. He's gonna throw another one. Good shit. We got both of them.
Diffuser is active.
We could put the fuse down. A little risky, but might as well, right? When in Rome, we're waiting for him to push up and then activate it. Wait to hear that diffuse. I mean, what back all the way up. Coming up into Hatch.
Down to one friendly.
There's the reinforcer. Wow, he actually got my shield with that. He's gonna keep punching me. Wow, I actually got so cooked. Should have ADS'd him sooner, I guess. I honestly didn't think he was gonna sprint so fast. By the time I ADS, I was already getting meleeed. I don't know how Blackbeard died. Wait, how did Blackbeard die in the 3v1? Was he peeking hatch? That might be why. That's too bad. He didn't need to peek hatch quite yet, just because we had that fuse still. I could have told him that though. Too bad. I totally could have won that. I should have just ADS sooner. I was worried about that I was worried about both of them shooting me at the same time, but once I saw that Legion start sprinting, I should just ADS right away as the Go-Yo goes for bomb. Then I can play the 1v1 and be good to go. Oh well. It's too bad. Nice try. They actually won a Locker's defense, surprisingly. We had really everything we need there. I think a big part of that, something we talked about, was the advantages in gunfights. So we had a lot of the positional advantage there in the space, right? We had the hatch control, which is crazy because if you have hatch control, they can't push back through server from CCTV hatch. Let me lock it and pick an operator. We got smoked on basement. I can't believe we're going back here. I'm going to go Thorn. So basically, I don't have my setup proper on this. I usually run the C75. I maybe even run this. No, I wouldn't run the shotgun on this. We're gonna get hatches, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, having the guy in the CC hatch, the Grim especially, you can be off red, you can be off the door, you get the bomb down way easier there. And the only problem is he peaked overly aggressive. He didn't play it passive enough at first. So this guy just looked up the hatch and shot him in the face, which is a very disadvantaged gunfight because the guy in the hatch has no cover. Like the guy in the site, the guy in the site has no cover and the guy in the hatch has all the cover. So as long as that Grim, if that Grim wins that gunfight there, we pretty much guarantee win the round. Compared to having to take the disadvantaged gunfights in that 1v3, right? So the 1v3, while super winnable, and I totally should have won it, you know, based on my own skill and what I believe my capabilities are, it's a lot easier to win that round when it's not a 1v3, obviously. So, you know, oh my gosh, I'm horrible. I need the CZ, guys. I need to crush the CZ. All right, we have the Cav on Rome. We should probably open up server hatch based on our lineup. I haven't put any thorns yet, but that's fine. We open server hatch at all? I'm gonna put a thorn for dirt, just if they don't blow this pipe. They might run the shield lineup too. So that will actually set off the pipe and potentially get a kill.
Mankind.
I have no idea what you said. We didn't get open hatch, by the way. I don't know what is going on. Gonna do a marble walk down, because they'd love to walk down this as well. But they'll get slowed in the barbed wire too. Just gonna see where they're at. Not getting the sight hatch is brutal. They're on square skylight. Got a shield square door. Oh my gosh, that's almost a freebie. He got him. No way. The guy re-ADS. He re-aggressed. Silly play by the Blackbeard. Alright, you can have my Runegate Bravo, and you can also waste all your time outside. Getting that is not going to do anything for us. Did they open lobby hatch there? I feel like they may have opened lobby hatch. I just want info for these hatch drops. Alright, we can lock in. I mean, I'm so sick of losing bank in overtime, man. I feel like it just happens all the time. It's a long video for you guys, at least. You're getting a little bit of a treat. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Gonna do that for if they walk in there. Cavs down, that's okay. And we're probably gonna lose this Warden soon too. I don't know if I should get aggressive marble. Get one square on you too. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to push back. I mean, this is just... Oh my gosh, this is just bad. I probably should have started marble, but my step was so long. This Warden's absurd, dude. Every time he dies, he just votes surrender right away. He's like, I got one frag and then instantly died. Come on, guys. Pick it up. Oh, look, they're copying my strat. That's actually kind of a sick play. It's okay, I still have a thorn trap, so if they go for a, if they go for the plant, I can thorn them. There's that Bravo cam. Wow, actually smoked me. That guy actually smoked me. I didn't even see him on my screen. That's too bad. It's a perspective thing. Oh, it's tough. Rough game, guys. Rough game for me. But again, like, bank is so positional heavy. It's not great for solo, honestly. It's just not great. Maybe we should have played more aggressive. Should have stuck to that roam that we were gonna do before. But anyway, that's too bad. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you so much to my members. And hopefully tomorrow I'm not as bad for the second half at least. All right, see you guys.